Alright people, I have been waiting and Nintendo has finally released the year in review, so today we're going to be taking a look at all of my year wrap-ups for PlayStation, Xbox, and of course, Nintendo. Let's get into it. Alrighty people, very excited to finally take a look at my Wrapped for this year. Nintendo was extremely late on this. PlayStation and Xbox released theirs like 2 weeks ago. I don't really know what to expect. I feel like I played significantly less Switch this year than other years, but also I did play Dragon Quest on Switch, so my hours are probably pretty inflated. But let's go ahead and get in here and get started. I might need to sign in, actually. We'll see. 2024. Oh, I am on the wrong account. I am signed in as Olivia. Okay, now we're on the right account. I'm not sure why I was signed in as her, but here we go. Welcome to your 2024 year in review from Nintendo. Scroll down here. Oh, Suika game. Suika game making the cutoff. Okay, the first game I played this year was Suika game. I mean, Suika game, I didn't play it much this year, I don't think, but in 2023, that was like one of my most played games on Switch. Love Suika game. Very relaxing. Ooh. Oh, yeah. This is like, obviously this is like a lot of time, but compared to previous years on Switch for me, this is probably the least, honestly. I've been playing a lot of PlayStation this year. I'll be curious to see what that says, but in general, up until the last couple months where I was just grinding JRPG after JRPG, I wasn't really playing that much. Like over the summer, I didn't really play that much at all. And then in spring, I was playing like a lot of DS stuff, which obviously I can't, show how much time I played on that. So 84 games, 338 hours. That's obviously me. That's me starting up a lot of games and not playing much of them, like JJK. And I guess I loaded up Dragon Quest X at some point. I must have downloaded the client. I don't even remember doing that. Mega Tamuzashi Y, that was fun. Or Wired, I should say. Another Code, Gray, Amio. A lot of what Nintendo released this year was like 10-hour games. So the playtime didn't really add up, even though I was playing everything. I will say Echoes of Wisdom I did not play on this account, so September is not going to say Echoes of Wisdom. I don't even know what I played on this account in September, to be completely honest with you. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of stuff I just like tested out. Like Ender Lilies I played for a couple hours, Dave the Diver a couple hours, Rune Factory 3, Mario Kart Demon's Tilt. I had fun playing that this year. Republic Commando is cool. Final Fantasy 9 I did play on Switch, for sure, with a lot of speed-up options. But yeah, let's go ahead and scroll down here. For August, it's funny because, like, oh, wow, interesting. 54 hours on Game Boy Advance. What did oh, Superstar Saga, but not 54 hours of Superstar Saga, right? Okay, so 66 hours of Dragon Quest, most played game. I definitely beat that game faster than most people would. I didn't do a lot of the side content towards the end, but 66 hours in Dragon Quest 11, 54 hours in GBA, and then 46 hours in Brothership. That sounds about right. Echoes of Wisdom, probably like 30 hours, I would imagine, but like I said, not on this account. Started Dragon Quest 11 on September 27th, 2019, so I started it the day it released, and then I did not play it actually until this year, so that's a little funny, but yeah, that was my April right there, for sure. Then Game Boy Advance Online. Yeah, I mean, 54 hours, that just feels wrong. Maybe I left it on or something? That doesn't feel right. I can't think of any other thing I played on GBA. I guess I played Zero Mission, but that's like 5 hours, maybe. And then, yeah, Superstar Saga. I don't think I played anything else for the GBA application this year. And then Brothership. That's funny. It says started on November 7th. If you remember, I had a copy of this game early, so I definitely started it well before that. But I guess like it doesn't know how to show that. That's so funny that they have it programmed to not show that I actually started that game way before. That's pretty funny. What's my gaming style? Okay, 38% role playing, 34% action, adventure, strategy, puzzle, party, 2% party. Yeah, one of my biggest sins this year, I would say, is I still have not played Jamboree. I haven't even put it in my console, which is gonna make it really awkward to do like a 2024 ranking video for all their games released. I need to put a couple hours into Mario Party. I don't know what happened. I just have not had time to put in Mario Party and test it out. But yeah, this was definitely a year of RPGs on both Switch and PlayStation for me, as we'll get to with the PlayStation Wrapped. Just nonstop playing RPGs. Okay, so 71 hours in April, month by month. Oh, interesting. Yeah, okay, 2 hours in September. That's because, like I said, I had another account for Echoes of Wisdom. But this looks about right. November, that's all Dragon Quest right there. And then October is, October, that's probably Mario and Luigi, actually, now that I think about it. It just is like, it wasn't counting it for some reason. August is all 3 Famicom Detective Club games. July is, I guess, yeah, like I said, Superstar Saga. June, What was I playing in June? Probably Thousand Year Door, I guess. Yeah, probably Thousand Year Door. I did not finish Thousand Year Door. May, I played a lot. I played Origami King for the first time in May. That game's mid as hell. Another Code. That makes sense. 21 hours played. Not for Another Code. 13 hours played for Another Code. That sounds about right for what that game is. Yeah, 14 games played on 14 days. That's funny. Mario vs. DK, 8 hours played. That's what I'm saying. Like, every game they released this year is so short. You know, these are all like weekend games for me. March, obviously. Okay, that's when I started playing Dragon Quest XI, and then I finished it in April. That makes sense. May was Origami King. June and July were the GBA app. August was Its-A-Mii. That makes sense. October and November were both Mario and Luigi Brothership, and then yeah, it doesn't count December, which is funny because like. That's the issue with these wrap things. Like, it'll never count December. Why doesn't it count? Like, it should show me December from last year. I get they want to have this out before Christmas, but, like, I should be able to see December 2023 right now, since they don't count it here, you know? I would like if I could see that, but here comes the big choice. Ooh, what's my choice going to be? Pick your favorite game of 2024. Well, if I'm counting games that I, like, just played this year. Oh, Unicorn Overlord. Yeah, wow, how is that not in my... Wait a minute, what? How was that not one of my most played? Sometimes I feel like this doesn't track properly, because, I mean, Unicorn Overlord I probably put 40 or 50 hours into, right? That's so weird. I remember one year it said I played, like, 200 hours of Minecraft, and I hadn't played Minecraft at all this year. So sometimes this thing doesn't track all too right. Favorite game of the year, though? I mean, if I'm counting, like, every game, Dragon Quest XI. I absolutely adore Dragon Quest XI. So glad I finally played through that game. But if I'm counting just games that released this year, of everything here, probably Unicorn Overlord. I mean, Its-A-Mii fantastic, and so is Brothership, but I'm gonna go Unicorn Overlord. I gotta give it the rep it deserves. Unicorn Overlord is absolutely fantastic. I love that game. Then yeah, it looks like you can kind of download your little stats and share them on mobile. That's you in 2024, and I have 32 gold points right now. Don't spend it all in one place. I'm curious, what games are they going to pick for me based on my interests? Because, like, I play every type of game. So, like, what are they really going to... Like, what are they recommending here? Lego The Incredibles. That's what they decided. Also, Lego the Movie Game 2. Why? Damn, it's on sale for $3.99. That's a pretty good deal. You know what? That's a pretty good deal. Sonic Forces. What are these recommendations? Okay, Nexomon, that kind of makes sense. I've never even... Oh, Sir, the Insult Simulator. What are these recommendations? These are all just completely random games. Why are there two? I didn't play a single Lego game this year, I don't think, on Switch. That's weird, man. But let's check out this PlayStation wrap up here. This is where my real hours were, I feel like, in 2024. Very curious to see. Okay, 73 games played. Does it say the hours here? No. Played to your heart's content. Your first game, Final Fantasy XIV, loved it. I have not played as much this year as I would like. I did finish Stormblood, though, back in, I want to say May. So, you know, from the very start of your PSN account, you've played 501 games. That's a lot of games. Oh, Black Ops. Okay. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, I'm glad it does count specifically. Well, actually, no, that's the thing. It doesn't. I have not played 120 hours of Black Ops. Call of Duty is all counted as one thing now. So that's, I think, like 90 hours of Black Ops 6. So to be fair, that is still the most played thing this year. But then like 30 or 40 hours of Modern Warfare 3 because it carries over because it's all one launcher now. Metaphor, I finished that up in December, and that doesn't count December time. So I think I'm closer to 70 or 80 with that. Final Fantasy 16, I played the heck out of this year. I finally finished that up. Love that game after not liking it the first time. When I first played Final Fantasy 16, I was like, oh, I don't like it at all. And then I replayed it. I started it again, started fresh, played through it all, did all the DLC. The Rising Tide is such a great DLC. Final Fantasy 16, if you go into it with an open mind of like, okay, yeah, it has a lot of like very serious Final Fantasy like world building. Go into it not expecting like a party system or, you know, the kind of combat you expect from Final Fantasy. Go into it just expecting a solid story with a nice combat. It's a very fun, flashy game. I really enjoy it. The boss fights are incredible. Final Fantasy 14, yeah, only 43 hours, man. I'm slacking on Final Fantasy 14. And then, oh my goodness. X-Defiant? Now, I don't know if this is because the game is gone, but there's no icon here. It's just like a generic Astrobot kind of thing here. X-Defiant is you can't download it anymore because they're trying to get down next year. I actually played quite a bit of X-Defiant. I enjoyed X-Defiant. It is just worse Call of Duty, but that's crazy. I didn't think that would be in my top. I got all the trophies. I did 100% X-Defiant. I'm proud to say it too. But yeah, so three like very hardcore RPGs, and then Call of Duty and Fake Call of Duty were my most played games on PlayStation 5 this year. I'm a sharpshooter. 32% of your game time was in shooters. I like how it's all Astrobot themed. That's fun. How many gaming sessions? Game of the month. Okay, this is the breakdown for each month. So January, 8 hours of Call of Duty. Didn't play much PS5 in January, evidently. Helldivers 2, 13 hours. I mean, 13 hours is a decent amount of time. I didn't, like, get obsessed with Helldivers 2, though, like I expected to. It's fun. I like Helldivers. It's just not, I don't know. 5 hours of the Star Wars Battlefront collection. That was a rough launch for that game. Final Fantasy 16, obviously 50 hours. Incredible game. Yeah, X-Defiant just doesn't even have an image anymore. That's so funny. That is so funny. Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. That was my first time playing Last of Us 2. Incredible game. 16 hours, so, I mean, that's about how long it takes to beat. July and August, wasn't playing too much. I don't even know what this... It doesn't even say, like, what the #1 game was. It's just, I was just playing something. I don't know what. I'm trying to think. July? Maybe Shin Megami Tensei 5 I was messing around with then? But that's only 3 hours. I probably put, like, 20 hours into that. So I don't even know. Yeah, it must have been in June. Maybe I was closer to, like, 14 on SMT5. And then, yeah, September, that's the Call of Duty beta. And Call of Duty comes out, 35 hours. Call of Duty is still out, 62 hours. And then, yeah, Metaphor for December. Oh, so it does count December up to a certain point, I guess. That's interesting. So 34 hours of Metaphor this month. Yeah, I definitely played more PlayStation this year than Switch. Or actually, did it have the exact, like, total number? I'm actually not sure. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, so between PlayStation and Switch and probably, like, miscellaneous, like, DS, 3DS, probably over about 1,000 hours this year, I would imagine. But definitely less than a lot of other years. Play session 754. Is that just me loading up a game? Is that all that is? Games played 70. Ooh, interesting. Cool stat. Yeah, 68 hours on my Portal. I love my Portal. I love, especially like playing Final Fantasy 14 or like Metaphor, laying in bed at night after working all day, like whatever. I love my PlayStation Portal. Or like if Olivia's using the TV or something, I love the PS Portal. So 68 hours, that sounds about right. Lot of Final Fantasy 14 on that thing. Not much Final Fantasy 16. You can't really play it at like a fast-paced action game on the Portal. PSVR 2. 1 hour. Yeah, I tried out my friend's PSVR 2 this year. PS4. What did I play on PS4? When did I even turn on a PS4 this year? I'm not sure. There's someone on my account in like another country or something. What's going on here? No platinum trophies. Yeah, I wanted to do the Final Fantasy 16 platinum, but it requires another playthrough, and I was like, I'm not doing that. I did literally every other piece of content in that game except for the replay through on, I think it's just called Final Fantasy mode. I was like, I'm not doing that. But yeah, not my best year in terms of trophies. I guess I was rushing through games a little bit more than I typically do. I want to be better about that in 2025, just like really like diving deep into like specific games instead of just like trying to play everything, because I feel like this year I spread myself too thin trying to play just every video game, you know? So next year I want to try to hone in on more specific things. Take a trip. First trophy earned this year was a Kakarot trophy. I didn't even know I played Kakarot this year. I'm going to be honest. I must have like just loaded it up for a few minutes. I don't even know. That's funny though. I guess that must be the PS5 version because I beat it on PS4, but then yeah, they did the PS5 version. Helldivers. Oh yeah, Odin Sphere, I was playing a little bit of that. That was fun. Final Fantasy 16, of course. Final Fantasy 14, Stormblood. Yeah, oh, that was cool. My 100th trophy this year was the Stormblood main quest. Astrobot, yeah. Astrobot. I actually did not platinum Astrobot. I need to go back and finish that up. I mean, it's not like a long platinum or anything. I just need to go back and also do all the different new levels they've added, because they've added like a lot of content to that. And then, yeah, my latest trophy, Virtua Fighter 5. I've been playing some Virtua Fighter recently, random, because of the new announcement for the new one. But yeah, a lot of multiplayer hours, share play sessions. When did I do share play? When did I possibly do share play? Oh, here's the PlayStation Stars nonsense. Dang, I got 9,500 points. I wonder if that's like total or if I currently have that. If I have, I mean, that's like a coupon and a half right there. Yeah, I don't really interact with PlayStation Stars other than to get my 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 $5 coupons. And then I guess here's a voucher for some exclusive collectibles and an avatar. And then yeah, it's just advertising more stuff. Interesting. And then finally, we do have the Xbox in review here. The only game I played on my Xbox this year was Palworld for 7 hours. I do not currently own an Xbox anymore. I did sell my Series X, so I was like, I have no reason to own this. So yeah, 7 hours of Palworld. Oh, what's 31 minutes of PC? What was I playing on PC? Oh, I guess Call of Duty. When was I playing Call of Duty? I must have played the Black Ops 6 beta or something on PC. Oh, I played 1 minute of Gears of War. Okay. Yeah, Xbox is not my my primary platform, but that is going to do it for today's video. Let me know what you guys have as your wrap-ups in the comments down below. How many hours did you put into Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2024? I played 1,000 hours or so. That's still a massive amount of time. A lot of it was Call of Duty, though. I imagine 2025 is going to be a lot more dense in terms of like just constantly playing stuff. I think last year, when I did this video last year, I think I straight up had like 1,500 hours just on Switch. So I bet next year's going to be quite a bit different with the Switch 2 releasing. And I mean, there's a lot of great stuff coming to PlayStation as well. So let me know what you guys had as your wraps in the comments down below. Of course, subscribe here for more Nintendo and PlayStation collecting content, but also videos like this whenever the time is right. I'll have a video tomorrow going over a GameStop order that I bought mistakenly. I should not have done it. Don't buy used games from GameStop. So stay tuned for that. And until next time, folks, peace.